procedures of the session much better than the Microsoft Word. I mean,
Mhm.
so here is the lesson plan. The lesson plan for me. Then I started by saying lesson plan for transportation and communication methods Arabic language class, because I'm supposed to teach them Arabic
Mm.
as a second language for foreigners.
Yes.
Then it's a lesson plan for transportation and communication. The lesson is about transportation and communication. So
Mhm.
this is a program for teaching Arabic
Mhm.
as a second language for non-speakers of Arabic. Can you see my screen? Sorry about
Yes.
that. Okay.
Yeah. Can you make it bigger? I mean,
Yes.
in terms of the screen.
Now it's bigger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there are four students from Thailand and Turkey. Their names Waiba, Fathi, Farida, and Rabia. From Turkey, they range in age between 20 to 22. Their Arabic language level is intermediate. The program aims at focusing on the level skills of reading and speaking. The level enables them to speak basic topics in Arabic fluently, but they need to be able to speak Arabic more frequently and more eloquently, fluently. I mean, they need to step from intermediate B to advanced C. That requires them that they acquire a wide range of structures in Arabic. This program aims at making them acquire new vocab, covering synonyms, antonyms, and be able to understand the key words within a comprehension text. The program also aims at making them contextualize the use of Arabic language to be contextualized based on their surroundings, authentic materials, and situational models, and make them apply language on a daily basis in everyday situations and practices. So, third, this is supposed to be the third session, and the participants are four, intermediate B. The time is 2 hours. The content, I'm going to be introducing the topic of transportation and communication. The results, the students are supposed to be able to tell all kinds of transportation and communication used and to talk about it fluently. For example, to see the difference between transportation and communication in all times and now. As the teacher's role is to explain and discuss and give assignment to the students. Learner's role to read, interact with the teacher, hold a discussion, and get an assignment at the end of the session. So at the beginning of the session, from 17 to 17 بيسيبوا minute to 10 minutes, the teacher starts the session by drawing the students' attention to the topic that is going to be discussed, triggering their mind about the topic. The teacher uses a prepared PowerPoint. I already have the PowerPoint ready, but then from 11 minutes till 18:30, explaining and facilitating various aspects of communication and transportation methods that's supposed to be used by the students. Then from 18:30 till 19, he's supposed to give a chance to the students to pose questions and explain what wasn't clear for them in details. After that, the teacher explains about the assignment given to the students for next time. So, but maybe I need to switch to the slides. Here, for example, I said we start by talking about transportation in all times. On the slides 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, there is a reading text about transportation and communication in old ages and modern ages. The students are asked to read the text silently and carefully. And I have the text here and I have the translation of the text here, but um, the word because my friends don't know Arabic, so that's why I translated it and I highlighted some words. And let me show you the PowerPoint, okay? But I have here in the Word file the list of the presentation till the end, the session procedures. But here the actual presentation, the PowerPoint. So, for example, I start by giving the students. But can you see my screen? Hello, friends. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I start the session by holding a comparison between transportation and communications in modern era versus camels and carriages in old age. Then I ask them, what do you think today's lesson is going to be about? Because in old times,
Excuse me, Hen. Would you
yes, but
enlarge the what's that? I mean, the margin is quite too large. I mean, so the pages is look small, looks smaller. Can you widen their margin, the left and the right margin, so it is bigger? I mean,
how
yeah.
about now? Can you see my screen now very clear? But
Yes, but not, you're too small. I mean, the size is too small.
actually, the PowerPoint is already on my full screen. So
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Okay,
So
that's good. Okay, yeah.
can you see it now? I mean.
Yes, yes, yeah. Okay, you can go.
Okay, so I start the PowerPoint by asking them about the first photo to the right and the second one to the left. Then I ask them what do you think today's lesson is going to be about? Because in old times the people here in Egypt used to ride camels, for example, and in Arab world generally. Then so the first photo to the right shows transportation in very old times. And the second one shows transportation in very modern era. So I start asking them, what do you think? Then they make guesses that today's lesson is going to be about transportation. Just a minute. Switch it. So then after that, I switch to the second one, but I ask them about this photo because to the right we have letters and to the left we have computers, mobile phones, and internet. Then I ask them, what do you think about this photo also? Because it's supposed about to talk. In very old times, we used to write letters by hand, and then now we send emails. We use mobile phones. So I give them time to think about the topic of the lesson themselves, so they can make guesses and reach conclusion about the topic. Then after that, here I tell them I state the lesson clearly. وسائل النقل والاتصالات, which means the means of transportation and communications. قديما, it means in old times, and in modern era, حديثا. So now I ask them to read the text silently, very good and carefully. Make silent reading. Then this is the text. Actually, I'm not supposed. Am I supposed to translate it? Actually, it's translated in the what's it? The world consists of 6 continents, and the population of the people inhabiting this world are 6 million. 6 million. This wide world became like a small village. How did that happen? There are 2 reasons for that. The first one is the modern transportation, and the second one is the modern communication methods. That's it. Then I asked them, in old times it was very slow because people they were walking on foot, and then the word on foot highlighted, and then carrying their needs on their backs. Then the people started using animals like camels and donkeys in carrying their needs from one place to another. Then humans started making like small wagons that have 4 wheels, walking without engine. Then it started making like boats that can walk on air, on water. Then in modern era, human beings or man already made like vehicles that can work with engines. Then now we have a lot of that like cars and the word cars, the السيارات highlighted in red, والقطارات highlighted in red, trains, سفن, ships, and طائرات, airplanes. So this transportation made the world قرية صغيرة, small village. Sorry about that. Oh. And am I supposed to translate everything?
Hand, your slides has been stuck at one place. Can you change those?
Yes, yes. Hello, but actually, can I translate everything?
Okay, pardon me.
Yes, yes. I'm asking you, am I supposed to translate everything? Because this is just the text. It's in Arabic. First, talking about transportation and communication in old era versus modern era. Then, uh, then I talk to them about the reasons. For example, human being now can move from one country to another in a few hours, and
Have
from
you
one.
discussed the time allocation? I mean, allocate the time for the first, let's say,
Yes,
brainstorming in the beginning and so on, the first 5 minutes
yes,
and
yes,
so on.
yes. I said yes. Already did that.
Uh,
Yes, but okay. Let me show you the slides quickly. Then these everything till now is the text that are supposed to be introduced to the students. Then they are supposed to conduct or make a silent reading to read it carefully. Then they get to know, and the text is divided into two parts. The first part is about transportation in old times and modern times. Then the second part of the text is talking about communications. Like in old times, we write letters by hand, and in modern era now we write emails, and we have the like صحف, the first word highlighted in red, which means newspapers, هاتف, mobile phones, إذاعة, radio, television, the and حاسوب, like computer, and والشبكة الدولية, which means internet. The words highlighted in red to make them to draw the students' attention to the main aspects that want to be discussed about communication and transportation. Then uh, it was like the communication methods in all time were very slow. Human beings used to try to send news actually via runners. If we have a runner, then we depend on them to run from one place to another, from one country to another, from one village to another to deliver the news. That's why news to be delivered take a very long time. Most of the time they don't get delivered. But now, by just clicking on the mouse, just once we can send an email in a few seconds. Then I'm supposed to ask them to define the main ideas and the sub-ideas of the text. أفكار الرئيسية means the main ideas of the. So the first one is what are the reasons that made our world look like a small village right now? It's not the same as in old times. By small village, we mean like it's very connected. The second one, number two, وسائل النقل في الماضي, it means transportation methods in the old times, in the past. Then the third one, the وسائل النقل في العصر الحديث. Just a minute. Transportation methods in modern era. Then the fourth one, with the difference between communication old times and modern era.
Okay, thank you. Is that all from Hen? Hen, is that all? Okay, you may have some questions to Hind related to her presentation on her lesson plan. I just want to remind you that 3 of you, including Stella, Hazel, and also Nurul Ismaniar, yeah, have not joined this class and have not scanned the code for attendance. So if you have problems, please let me know. So far, Misaki, Sadaf, Safaraz, Francisca, and Infonda have scanned the code as your attendance. Yeah, but
Yeah.
3, yeah. Okay, once again, is there any question related to the presentation or?
Hello, but actually, did I
Yes.
miss did I get disconnected? Because actually my screen is in full mode, so I don't know. Did I miss the session or did I get disconnected?
Yeah.
Hello?
Well, I think so. Let's say it's
How many minutes? So where did we stop actually?
well. Lesson plan is, I think, what you have planned is good. I mean, meets requirements. But let's say some other, well, basically when we talk about lesson plan, I think once again in the beginning you should mention the scale that you are going to cover in all the in the syllabus in general, all of them. And then later on, and then it is this lesson plan only for one meeting, okay, on
Yes.
certain what's that? Because there might be several meetings, and then it's only, I mean, the one that you are presenting is in what order? Let's say there are maybe several meetings, and then you divide. Maybe you decide that every meeting has certain objective, certain topic, and then this topic is at what order. Let's say maybe it can be in the beginning. It's okay because once again, would you show me again the title?
Yes,
What is the
but
lesson plan?
yes, can I say would you please mark my attendance as well? Because actually I don't know. I didn't mark my attendance and I don't have another device right now. So if you have if you can scan the code for me, I would be really grateful.
Yes, I've done the code. I mean, I've scanned the code for all of you.
But so here's my lesson plan. It's 2 parts. I mean, I already made the execution in a PowerPoint, so it gets easier for you. But everything is already listed in my lesson plan.
It is in the third meeting, right?
Yes, third meeting,
Third session.
and then yes, and then the students are 4, and then the time is 2 hours. Then here I talk about the content and the
Yes.
result and the teacher's role and learner's role. And this is the yes, this is the arrangement of the session.
Time,
Uh,
yeah, time allocation, yeah.
yes, but yes. Then I talk about the materials in details. I mean the procedures of the session in very detailed manners. I even translated all the text in English because I already know that maybe Bob Mualimin doesn't know Arabic, so uh, that's why I translated. So everything like the first step, extracting the main ideas and sub ideas of the text. Then B, reading the text aloud.
Yeah.
Then introducing new vocabulary. like
Yeah.
مشي of them walking on foot, مركبات vehicles, العدائين the runners, and الحمام والزاجل is types of pigeon that was used to deliver messages in old era. Then time to have fun. I made them games online to play online.
Yeah.
Uh, this is the first game. And this is the second game.
Yeah.
Then after that, reading the text one more time on slide 17 and 18 in PowerPoint. Then I gave them some questions about the text, like what's the name of the pigeons that was used to send the messages in old era. I like mention some means of transportation in ancient times and nowadays. How did the world become a small village?
Yeah.
And I already have the answers listed. And then comes the part about homework in slide 19. The world around us is changing very quickly, as we learned in today's lesson. So the means of transportations and means of communication in our time have changed from those of ancient times.
Yeah. In
And
the
question at the end of the lesson, how will the means of transportation and communication in the future change from nowadays? Imagine that and write a long topic in 2 paragraphs in which you compare the means of transportation and communication today and how they're gonna be like in the future. So this is will be delivered by you in a speaking form in the next session. So this is the assignment. And this is the word file like theoretically, but
Mm.
the execution of or the implementation was already here. Just give me a minute, yes.
Yeah, I think it's complete. I mean, you cover all of the requirements
Yes,
for as lesson planned, because you also describe the step and the activities. I think that's good. Yeah.
thank you.
Well.
The PowerPoint actually is really detailed, but
Of course.
I made them games online actually via
Mm,
word wall. It's about transportation also.
mm. And I
So
think you may put this one. I mean, as attachment, the PowerPoint
yes, yes,
an attachment. So you describe in this part you describe your lesson plan, and then you also attach the lesson plan in, of course, maybe in, sorry, not lesson plan, your PowerPoint in Arabics are mostly.
I know. Actually, I translated everything by in the lesson plan in English.
I see.
Yeah. So inshallah, no need to worry.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Hen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most of,
we have still time. Who are supposed to give to share once again, other than Hen? Siapa
but
yang?
can I ask something, please? Can I ask something?
Oh,
Actually, I
yes.
want to ask about the final exam. Is our presentations is going to be considered as a final project, or we're going to have final exam is going to be different?
Well, I don't have. I don't think that we have a final exam with essay and so on. And actually, your assignment in the form of syllabus, actually, because as you know, this class divided into 2 parts. I mean, before we have syllabus, of course, we have some input or need analysis. Yeah, I think after having a result, yeah, of the analysis, and then you design the syllabus,
Yes.
and then yeah, I think yeah, you may look for some information at the syllabus, and then in your syllabus, okay, you may have several meetings there, okay, and then you describe all the meetings, every meetings, But the lesson plan is only one an example of your meeting, one of the meetings that you plan to do. And
Yes.
yeah, that's the, so once again, you have syllabus, okay, and then you may begin with the need analysis, just like as the rationale for your syllabus, yeah. And then this lesson plan is as a part of your work, as part of your syllabus, and as an attachment. And you may also like what has presented by Hen. This is I think more complete in terms of um, explanation for the lesson plan, because still you need to also attach the PowerPoint.
Or yes, yes, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, based on, let's say, Hans presentation here, Hans should have I mean, compiles 3 parts. Yeah, the first one is need analysis. I think you have done that with Budeli. Because without seeing your analysis, so I cannot see the syllabus, because the syllabus is based on your need analysis. Okay, and then this lesson plan is only, once again, a part of your syllabus. Yeah, and because let's say your syllabus covering several meetings, and then one lesson plan is only one for one meeting. So that's why just to make sure that what you have planned is really meets the requirement from the whole syllabus, and of course related to the need analysis.
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes. So now is that supposed to mean but that we don't have final exams for needs analysis, right?
No, 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 no.
Alhamdulillah. So this is very
No need
clear.
analysis, but remember when you submit your syllabus, okay, you should put that, I mean, as a consideration, because as maybe Budeli has told you, in this class is divided into 2 parts, because when we have syllabus, let's say what we call as a negotiated syllabus, yeah. So so you are free to design your syllabus, of course, based on your needs. Yeah, so that way it is more, what's that? You get more freedom to design your own syllabus instead of using someone's syllabus. Yeah, because you have your own need analysis. And maybe your group is really specific to you, not the others.
Yes.
You may well also adapt some other syllabus. It's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The point is that what I mean, what you have to submit in the second half is based on your need analysis. Okay, and then you got syllabus there, and then you have an attachment in the form of a lesson plan, featuring or covering or in relation to your syllabus, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
but but just for final exam, then we just, for me, for example, I attach the lesson plan together with the PowerPoint, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And
great.
remember to post your work, yeah, on the final exam. Let's say in team there is assignment, right?
No, actually, but you didn't made assignment for needs analysis yet.
No, no. I mean, I'll put it on the day of the final test.
Okay.
Just let me show you. Yeah. Just you see, have you seen my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
But
sir.
Looking at this one, when I click files here, and there is maybe assignment from Oh, I don't know, Puteli, just a minute. Assignment.
Oh.
Yeah. Here. Just like this one. So I would like to this almost the same. Final test analysis kebutuhan design syllabus.
Okay.
I can, and then you put it here. Let me check.
Okay.
Okay, here is the report. What's this? And Fonda turn in, and Pumisaki turn in a bit late, 5 minutes late. And then Savaros turn in. And then Sadaf 5 hours late instead of 5 minutes, 5 hours late. Sadaf, it's too late, Sadaf. And then Stella turn in. Who's this? Hazel, yeah? Yeah. Turn in, and then this is hand, yeah? Turn in.
Yes.
This is, who's this? Yeah, Nurul, Ismail is turn in. And then who's this? Francisca, yeah? Turn in. So everybody turn in, and then this is the, I mean, the mark might be from Budeli.
Yes, ma.
Yeah. You can have a look here. Yeah.
Okay, but then we wait till you. We cannot list it. I think to Budeli's task. Maybe you need to make a new one, right? But
Yeah, I think. Well, you may, of course, you may send it to Budeli, but I put it here. So I'll write here. Let's say assignment once again.
Mhm.
okay.
Just a minute. Okay.
So this is final exam, right?
And then I create here.
Oh, for final exam.
Yeah, that's for the final exam.
Okay.
And then
Thank
I
you so
create
much,
here
Alhamdulillah.
Just
Yes,
submit
I'm
it.
very
Yeah.
happy about it.
assignment. Okay. And
Oh.
then you write it here, and then I name it with UAS or final test.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you should put it here so everybody knows. You can see whether you have done in or not, and how how is your work, yeah, whether it's late or not, or
Mhm.
meets the
Yes,
requirements or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But are we uploading them on the day of the exam or maybe earlier than
Yeah,
that?
on the day of the exam, I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I put it on the assignment, because all of you should post it or upload it, yeah, on the day when you have an exam.
Yes,
Oh.
ma'am.
So the deadline is 15th.
The deadline.
Mm-hmm. Deadline for submit.
I haven't checked the date for the final
I
exam
think
yet.
I saw June 15.
Okay, just let me check once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute. This is their final, yeah, test. Okay. And then need analysis will be, okay, the first day is on 14 June altogether, including on S1. And here,
Yeah.
design syllabus on the 15th, yeah, on Wednesday, yeah, at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure that you join this class, and also you upload your syllabus and also your lesson plan.
Oh,
Yes, Bob. Inshallah.
okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
submit by 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure that it's not late. Yeah.
Yes, inshallah.
Yeah. I think you have completed your work. So make sure that and then now I think you have still more time, yeah, to revise as good as you can. Yeah.
Inshallah.
And try to have your best. Okay.
Inshallah. Bob.
Okay. Well, any questions once again? Have you all presented the net analysis? The lesson plan? Sudah presentasi semua?
Presentasi.
Have you all
Hello, sir.
presented? Anyone left? Ada yang belum?
I don't know.
Enggak. Enggak. I don't know, Bob.
Well, we have a recording anyway.
Sir, I think all of us presented.
Okay.
Well, I'm easy to forget. I'm forgetful sometimes. So, who has not and who has done, and who has not. So, make sure that you have. All of you have presented your lesson plan, of course. Yeah, and to all of us.
So
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes. Miss Aki.
We have to submit lesson plan, PowerPoint. How many lessons I have to make it? Or what? Or lesson in the syllabus I have to make it, or I just pick up some?
No, you have only one lesson plan as
Yeah,
an
before.
example.
Oh, as example.
As an example.
So
And what you should submit. What you submit is syllabus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you need to submit is syllabus, and then so in syllabus, I think there are several items there, including the coverage, how many meetings, and what are the topics that you are going to include in the syllabus, and then how do you divide to meet the need analysis. Yeah.
Okay.
And then lesson plan is only a part of the syllabus. Reflecting your need analysis, of course.
Yeah. So I already submitted lesson plan last time. So that's all, or I have to make it another one?
No, you just submit it on the day when we have final test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that by having presentation, this one will reduce your work in the final exam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because by looking at your presentation, I can see whether your syllabus needs meets your need analysis.
Yes, Bob.
Yeah, but once again, I think it is a good idea as well before you submit. In the first part of your syllabus, you should mention the need analysis. Just quote from your previous assignment with Budeli.
Yes, Bob. Yes. Inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make it one folder. All of them put into one folder and send to you, or just I send syllabus?
Just you send it to SIAP, yeah, in an assignment.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that you understand what I mean. Okay. Once again, please let me know if you may have different understanding. Well, okay. In the second part of this class, we focus on syllabus or designing syllabus. Okay. Before we design syllabus, of course, you did need analysis with Budeli. So by knowing the need analysis, and then you design your syllabus. And your syllabus, of course, has several meetings, yeah, several topics.
Yes.
Cover. Okay, and then one of the topics, yeah, is presented in the lesson plan.
Yes, yes.
So once again, I will understand your syllabus, yeah, based on, I mean, should comply with your need analysis, and then I can understand the lesson plan based on your syllabus as well. So there is quite relationship between lesson plan.
But by the syllabus, you mean the list of topics that we designed, for example, to meet the needs of the students, right?
Yeah, all the covering all the topics that you have planned.
Okay, or the skills that we need.
Those syllabus.
Yes.
Syllabus usually covering several meetings, right?
Yes.
Several parts.
Yeah.
Let's say divide. Let's say if it is intermediate listening, let's say, and then maybe listening to instruction, listening to word, and so on and so on. Okay, and your that's the syllabus. As you may have. Well, I think if you have been a teacher, so you're familiar with syllabus. Yeah.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
not a but yes, I know that syllabus means.
I think it is easier to looking at the sample of syllabus.
Yes, but
Okay.
inshallah.
It's as but remember this is your own syllabus based on your need analysis. Yeah. So make sure that if you let's say take just someone's syllabus without considering their need analysis, so you don't meet the requirements. Okay.
Yes.
Remember, if you just copy someone's syllabus and then use it and then you use it without considering the need analysis, so it doesn't meet the requirements.
Yes. Yes.
Because your syllabus should meet your need analysis. Okay. Yeah. We hope my explanation is clear enough.
Yes, but it's clear.
Yeah. So yeah. Hello, Hazel, have you joined us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just let me check their attendance once again.
Yes.
Not this one then. Just a minute. Tadi ada 3 yang belum ya, belum join. There are 3 yeah, people who have not joined or who have not scanned the code.
Yes, but me, I didn't scan. Please help me with that.
I did.
Thank you, but thank you.
Here Stella, and then Hazel and Nurul Ismaniar. Can you see my screen still?
Yes, but we can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stella belum absen, okay? Hazel belum absen. And then Nurul, Ismaniar, dia juga belum absen. Well, okay, here we go. Hazel, yeah? You are here, Hazel?
Yeah.
Okay, hadir then, okay? Stella, are you here, Stella? Not yet. Stella? Isma? Nurul Ismaniar? They may not know that we have a class today. Do they know that we have a class?
Yes, sir. Everyone knows.
knows.
We have a circular in our groups.
Okay. Okay, that's good then. But anyway, I think their attendance is enough, yeah. So 14 is, I mean, you meet, you come every week, and then you miss one. Stella miss one, it's okay. And then also Isma, you miss is also miss one, it's okay. If you don't have any more question, I think at this time I'd like to say thank you so much for joining this class. I know that I have some, well,